Hello, it's me again, Emily. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's reading, we'll be looking into what's next in your love life. So if you're in a relationship, what's coming next within your relationship, or if you're single, what's coming next in your love life, alright? Or whatever else we can pick up here. Alright, so just a few announcements. As you can see, I have changed my name from M's Tarot to Intuitive Guidance with Emily. So yeah, that happened. I felt like I needed to move away from that first name because I felt really stagnant within it. So if you notice that some of the names in the description box is M's Tarot, and then some is Intuitive Guidance from with Emily, sorry. So they're both, the links are safe to use, they're okay to use. I'm just trying to shift from that name entirely, so nothing displays M's Tarot, alright? So I no longer, you don't need to ask for a reading via email anymore. I now have a Calendly, so you can just click on the Calendly link in the description box and click on the reading you would like to have, and then you can pay through that. Just click a preferred time. But if you can't find a preferred time, then DM me on Instagram or email me and we'll work through a right time for you, because I am flexible with my timing, so just let me know anyway. And I'm having a 50% sale off all of my readings right now until I incorporate new prices. Okay, so they were the announcements I wanted to share. There aren't any more, is there? Are there? No. Alright, so down below is my Calendly, my Instagram account, and the timestamps for each reading. Alright, so over here we have group 1, group 2, and group 3. So here's group 1, group 2, and group 3. Take your time to choose which group is for you. If you don't hear a message in your group for you, then continue watching, because there may be a message in there for you. But if not, continue on to another group. Feel free to choose more than one group. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4, to choose which group is right for you. If you need more time to choose which group is for you, you can pause the reading, and the times will be in the description box. And let's move to group 1. Hi group 1, welcome to your reading. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to tell me what you thought of this reading and to support my channel. Alright, so this is the reading looking into what's next in your love life. But before we get into it, just the announcements I made in the introductions, I'll make it now. So I now have a Calendly account. So to book a reading, you no longer have to email me. Just click on the link, click on your preferred reading, pay through that, and then I'll get a notification saying that you've set up a reading. And I've changed my name to Intuitive Guidance with Emily. So all of the other names that still say M's Tarot, you can still use that. I'm just in the process of switching over, and all of my readings are 50% off, so they're very extremely affordable until I implement new prices. Okay, so back to your reading. So what's next in your love life? So I wrote down some messages before I started recording while shuffling some cards, and if these messages don't resonate with you, then continue on to the readings with the cards. But thank you for listening to what I've written down if you do stay for this, okay? So group 1, what's next in your love life? A fighting chance, fighting for your relationship, giving it another chance. Maybe things haven't been going so well and you're trying to get through it all. So the next point I have here is don't give up on what you believe in, your goals, your values. You can work with it all in your relationship. There seems to be a clash with your person. Talk things out. You can't just see the clash and not talk things through. You have to navigate through it all right? So I pre-shuffled some oracle cards. Let's see if I can get extra messages from these that I wrote down. Maybe there's just been a few trust issues in your relationship lately. And while I was shuffling as well, I was getting maybe you could go see a relationship therapist just so you can work through your issues instead of working through it alone, because it may be that you have the same communication style as before. Maybe there's a lack of understanding, maybe there's this and maybe there's that. So seeing a therapist can help you see things in a new way, help you work through your issues in a better way, ways that you didn't think of before. Because maybe you've just been in the same old cycle, on the same old arguments, same old this, same old that. And working through it in therapy will help you work through it completely. And another thing as well, if you keep bringing things up in your relationship, things that have already happened, things that have already worked through, then what's that doing to your relationship right now? Because it maybe that shows that you don't trust them, or you haven't moved past those issues that were in your relationship before. So giving your relationship a fighting chance in that way. Just be open to hear what the other person has to say. Don't get too offended because what they feel may not be what you feel, but it's their viewpoint. So to make your relationship work, you need to listen more. Don't be so quick to react. Don't be so quick to jump in with your own thoughts. Don't be too quick to invalidate your partner's feelings. Because if you keep doing that, then they're not going to be heard. They're not going to say what they need to say. They're not going to say what they feel. So just be mindful of that. Be more mindful in your relationships. But yeah, alright, those were our messages. Alright, so let's see what we have with these oracle cards. We have Dreamtime Creation. Get more creative with your relationships. Maybe you've been doing things the same way over and over again, but get creative in how you do it. Maybe do things in the same way, but put a little twist to it, make it more exciting. I'm getting the Ace of Wands card here. It's all about freshening your relationship. It's like hitting the refresh button so that you can create a better relationship for yourself. Wake up call. Okay, alright. So it seems like some of you may be dreaming of your dream person. Maybe you are dreaming of a person that you want to be with. Maybe you're intuitively connected to someone, energetically connected to someone, and they show themselves in your dreams or meditation, stuff like that. And it's like, how am I going to find this person? Where is this person? Why is this person not with me already? So you may be having a lot of dreams. And wake up call. Maybe, no. I was just about to say maybe it's time to just wake up and focus on what's in front of you. But I don't feel like that's the right message. So just keep that connection open is to keep thinking of this person, keep dreaming of your life together with this person. But in those who are in a relationship, it's time to hit the refresh button and shake things up a little bit in your relationship. New moon promise. And then iceberg submerged. Yeah, as I was saying at the beginning of this reading, it's like maybe you had past arguments with your person and you keep bringing it up even though the argument's done, even though you said that you've forgiven them, but have you really? And I'm getting heavy. Maybe it's time to see a therapist, go to a couples therapist so that you can work through the issues. so you can see things in a different way, so you can shake things up, so you can hit the refresh button. Because I am seeing that there's a new depth, you can create a new depth to your relationship. Because with iceberg submerged, there's icebergs at the top, and then at the bottom of the water, there's so much more depth to the iceberg. There's so much more you haven't explored in your relationship. So go deeper. Don't be afraid to go deeper. Don't be afraid to do that shadow work with your person, and that means going to a relationship therapist. There's a lot of water in this reading, so don't be afraid to go deeper, because maybe you have an intuitive connection with this person and it's deepening and maybe intensifying for those who aren't in a relationship, and for those who are, a shake is needed. Let's see. Just so that newness can flourish in your relationship, making new promises to deepen your connection, to be more committed. Oh, beautiful. Alright, so I think we've covered those messages, but let's go a little deeper with these oracle cards. Coming to life, hitting the refresh button. We have a butterfly here. Transform your relationship. Go to a therapist, a relationship therapist. Have those deep talks, those deep conversations. You know, things just need to... It's like things have just been stale for a bit. And I'm getting the Queen of Wands. Sorry if you can hear the noises in the background. I have the window open today. So I'll get the Queen, I always get the Queen of Wands with this card. So it's like, have more fun as well. Be more open. Don't hide yourself from your person. And then we have Peaks of Joy. Wow. These two cards are like very open expressions. This person is jumping into the air through the clouds, and this person is like coming back to life. So bring your relationship back to life, basically. And for those who aren't in a relationship right now, this is all about dreaming about your person, because we have clouds here. We have dream time, we have wake up call, and we have clouds in this card, and even in this coming to life kind of card. It's your energetic connection maybe intensifying, deepening, and you may be experiencing more dreams with this person, where this person shows up in your dreams or meditation. And even in this card as well, we have another butterfly. So don't be afraid for don't shy away from transforming your relationship, because it needs it. It looks like heal the ouch. Yeah. As I was saying before, you need to heal past arguments. You need to heal the relationship. Give your relationship a fighting chance. Fight for your relationship by talking things out, by exploring your past arguments and how is that showing up in your relationship now. Why is it showing up in your relationship now? Why do you keep throwing it back in your person's face? You know, bringing it up again and again when it's not needed. If you don't lay past arguments to rest, how can you move forward? Yeah. So let's go deeper with tarot. What's next in Group 1's love life? What's next in Group 1's love life? Okay, these two. We have the Knight of Pentacles. I just heard maybe things have been slowly building up to get to where they are now. And it's like doing the Knight of Pentacles isn't afraid to do the work to get to reach his goals, to do what he wants to be doing in life. So don't be afraid, don't shy away from doing the work to get to where you want in your relationship, because there's only improvements to be made once you actually do the work, once you're not afraid to do the work that is needed to get your relationship to the next level, to create new promises. Get creative with it all. Shake things up, try something new. Because how are you going to get anywhere when you're doing things the same old way? I'm hearing no more with the same old. Only new can grow from this. I'm seeing a plant. It's like plants only thrive when when they're in the right environment, when the soil is watered regularly, when they're being fed the right food. If they need the sun, maybe put it in the sun more. If they need shade, put them in the shade more, so that they can grow in the best way possible. Because, okay, so it seems like your growth has been stagnant, maybe because you haven't been getting enough sunshine, maybe because you haven't been watering your relationship in the right ways. Okay. And then we have here the Ten of Swords. Yeah, it's like you've been stuck for a while, been stuck in the one place. And then the Ten of Swords, with these swords in the back, you keep bringing up past situations. So then you may feel stuck in the past. It's like you can't move forward from those past situations. Okay, I'm getting a message. It's gone. It'll probably come back to me once we do the reading, but let's see. Ace of Chalices, getting in a different emotional space. It's like clearing out these old situations, not bringing them back up, so that your relationship can reach a different level. You can get closer emotionally. You can really express your emotions easily, so much better, without bringing it all back up. Maybe this is to do with going to a counsellor, a relationship therapist who will help you communicate your feelings so much easier, because maybe it's been difficult. So through this healing, it's opening your heart chakra, opening your heart space, clearing the heart space. And then we have the Four of Chalices. Reflect on your relationship. Don't just think of how things could be. It's like, oh, I want things to be this way. Yeah, because with dream time, dreaming about how things could be, it's like you have a very active imagination, group one. And then with the Four of Chalices, it's like, oh, I'll just dream about how I want things to be, and I'm not going to actively try to move forward. Also, if you go to a relationship therapist, this could be reflecting on your behaviour, reflecting on how you keep bringing up past situations. What's that all about? Is that what has happened in past relationships, or even your parents' relationships, or relationships that you've seen in your family? Why has that sunk into you? Okay, so I'm getting the big message here of generational relationships. Maybe your family, that's how your family has been. But it's like, do the work to navigate away from that, to walk away from that kind of being, because your relationship can really thrive once you do the work, basically. Because with the Queen of Pentacles and with the and with the Death card here, completely transforming your relationship. So many butterflies, so much healing to be done. But yeah, as I was saying before with the plants, the Queen of Pentacles is surrounded by plants, it's surrounded by goodness, richness, and that's where your relationship can be. That's where your relationship can reach. If only you can just fight for it and do the work to transform your relationship. Because we don't want to be in this position with the Ten of Swords. Do we now? We do not. Alright, so let's see what other messages we can get from the tarot cards. Any extra messages for group 1? What's next in group 1's love life? Don't get stuck in your head about things. Maybe you've been overthinking your relationships a lot these days and you don't know how you can move forward. You don't know what to do to improve your relationship. Maybe you've been listening to others about what you should do to improve your relationship, how to, I don't know, get your person's attention in a fresh way, and maybe that hasn't been working. I'm just getting here, don't get too much in your head, don't get stuck in your head. Because it's like, I'm seeing refresh button, and it's like freeing yourself from everything that has been wrong in the relationship. Give your relationship a chance. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles again, which matches the plants I was seeing in my vision while I was reading all of this. You can grow, you can replant your relationship, move it from one part, which is where it is now, into another part, which has so much more room, so that you can add new dirt to the relationship. Newness. We need newness in this relationship, group 1. The Seven of Swords and the Three of Wands. Yeah, it just feels like you are listening to others, listening to other people and what you should do in your relationship. Maybe you're going to your family members and asking, oh, what should I do now? What should I do now? And they're giving you the worst advice. I'm just seeing here, focus on your relationship. Don't go to your family members, don't go to your friends for advice. The only advice you should be getting is from yourself and from your person, because it's like I'm getting this too many chefs in the kitchen. There's only you and your person in your relationship, so work it out between you two. Because maybe some people don't have your best interests at heart with the Seven of Swords. And then with the Three of Wands, you can go places with your relationship. It's just taking those steps to really work through it all, to work on it. Alright. So let's get some more detail. So engineer, ability to give creative energy a practical expression. Talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. Think differently, group 1, of how you can work through your relationship issues. If you need to go to the therapist, a relationship therapist, go to them. Get creative in your relationship. work out your own issues within the relationship apart and not go to others for help, for advice. Because all advice isn't good advice, group one. It may seem like it's a lot to work it out yourself. You may overthink things maybe, but it's for the good of your relationship. Teacher, light attribute, the ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom. There's so much to this relationship because we have this person opening the globe, and even more globes are coming out of that globe. So it's like your relationship, it's almost like shedding its skin. The earth is shedding so that new earths can come out of it. So you need to do a lot of shedding in your relationship, work through old issues. And then we have Samaritan, light attribute, refines your capacity to help those who would prefer to ignore. Alright, so this is just reinforcing this thought of going to a relationship therapist. Because you don't want to ignore these issues that have just accumulated in your relationship. So that will be a good idea. And with those, it says that you may be dreaming of your person, maybe energetically connected. There's the intensity here. Because death can be quite intense. The death card can be quite intense, sorry. And transformation isn't easy. So this intensity may be difficult because maybe you'll be wondering, what is this feeling? Why is this person not with me just yet? But things seem to be changing and evolving. Oh, there's two more cards here. The Ten of Pentacles. You can get to a place where your relationship is so much better, so much more open. You're thriving, a thriving relationship and family. Because you've lit there's lanterns in this card. You've lit the lanterns to your past issues, to your current issues, and you were willing to work through it all. And it's like starting this new cycle. And then we have the Emperor card here. This is all about making plans to have a better relationship. What new can you incorporate into your relationship? Yeah. And then we have listening for truth. Listen to yourself. Group one. Only listen to yourself and your partner. Because going outside of your relationship, maybe that's part of what's causing your problems in the relationship. If you are having problems. Because this relationship can be expansive. There's a whole universe around her. So there's so many different depths you haven't reached in your relationship. There's so much more things that you could do with your relationship and so many places you could go in this relationship. If only you just ignored others and focused on what you could do for your relationship. And then the last card here is purse. Pay attention to your finances. Maybe you're fighting over money issues. Maybe there's a lot of money issues and that's what you need to get creative around. But like there could be a transformational period where things just start to look up financially because maybe you're doing the work to get creative and see how you can manage your finances in a better way. Beetle, good fortune. talking about money. Yeah, your money situation can improve if you just balance your finances in a better way, and your relationship can have a better fortune because of all the work you'll be doing. Gong, an exciting event. That's a wake up call, yeah. With this wake up call card here and the gong, it's like you're reawakening your relationship, refreshing your relationship. Your relationship's going with a refresh. Scissors, disappointment in some affairs. It's like cutting ties with the past. Yeah, your past has happened. You don't need to keep bringing it up. So cut ties with it. Yeah, you can share memories, obviously, of course. But like the past arguments, past situations that weren't good for your relationship, cut ties with that so you don't have to keep bringing it up. Because that's not going to help you in the long term. Alright, group 1. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you. I'll reread this and that will be the end of your reading. So, group 1, what's next in your love life? A fighting chance, fighting for your relationship, giving it another chance. Maybe things haven't been going so well and you're trying to get through it all. And the second point is, don't give up on what you believe in, your goals, your values. How can you work with it all in your relationship? There seems to be a clash with your person. Talk things out. You can't just see the clash and not talk things through. You have to navigate it through it all, alright? Yeah, so that's what I'm seeing for you, group 1. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next reading. Bye! Hi group 2, welcome to your reading. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment to tell me what you thought of this reading and subscribe to see more from me. Okay, so this reading is what's next in your love life, but first I have a few announcements. Like I spoke about in the introduction, I've changed my name to Intuitive Guidance with Emily. It changed from M's Tarot. So all of my names have changed, but in the description box there's still a few links that are called M's Tarot, which are still okay to use, so just still click those if you've been clicking. Alright, so, and you can now book a reading with me through Calendly in the link down below, so you can just go straight through, click on the reading that you want, pay there, and then the notification will come through to me that you've booked yourself a reading. And yeah, I think that's it for the announcements. But yeah, I wrote down some messages before I started recording on your reading. So if these messages don't resonate with you, then continue on to the reading with the cards. But if you listen, then thank you. But I will be integrating these messages into the cards at some point. Alright, so group 2. What's next in your love life? You're seeing through the lies, and that's okay. Don't ignore your intuition on things. Focus on yourself because you know your own truth. I was hearing the song by Drew Hill or Cisco, I'm not sure. So I was hearing, you're nothing but a liar, a cheater, a deceiver, heartbreaker, and I won't let you back in my life. So I'm taking the house, the car, the kids and the dogs, I want it all. You're nothing but... I got the lyrics wrong on the last part, but forgive me. But if you would like to listen to that song, I'll just link it into the description box with your timestamp. Alright, so let's get into this. We have Rainbow Blessings. And then Whale Breach. I heard as I pulled the first card out, it was there's better out there for you. With whales, they travel far distances, they go deep into the ocean, and they go a long time away from shore. If that's right, I don't know. But yeah, they swim far lengths. So maybe you are in contact with someone from another country. Is a message that's really coming through. Or maybe you're at a distance from your person. Or maybe you will be in contact with someone new from another country. Because whales signify communication as well. And in the book, that's the meaning behind this card as well. So you may be in communication at the moment with someone new, or you will be in communication with someone who lives at a distance to you. Because yeah, rainbows are at a distance as well. It may seem like you keep getting closer to the rainbow, but it just gets further into further away, or it seems like you're getting closer, but you're not really. So yeah, maybe this person is at a distance to you. Vision quest, yeah, it may seem like a trek to get to this person. Wow. They may live in a hot country as well. Overseas. And then we have earth magic fairies. Yeah, this fairy has wings. So in another country. So if you're not in a relationship yet, you may be in contact with someone soon, with someone from another country. Or if you are in a relationship now, it's looking likely that you are at a distance from this person. Maybe they're on holiday, or they just live somewhere far from you. And it's important to keep in contact with this person, keep a connection with this person. Because I'm hearing it's a long-term kind of relationship. Something where there's a pot of gold at the end of it, and it will be long-lasting. A relationship that's deep, worth the journey, worth the trek, worth the long distance. Oh, this is a very beautiful read, and I'm just getting very positive energies from this reading group too. Let's get deeper into it. We have encouragement. So this could well be a new connection, because we have the grown up giraffe, and then we have the little young giraffe. So because giraffes have long necks, that could reinforce the long distance. And while I was shuffling as well, I was hearing the word Africa for some reason. I don't know, I had Africa in my head. So maybe this person lives in Africa, or you do, or Africa's a significant place that you'll travel to. Oh. And then we have moonlight. Trust your intuition on this relationship. Trust your intuition overall, but still trust it anyway. Because it may be you're looking out onto the horizon, wondering, oh, when will I get to see my person? I feel like I never get to see you. Maybe there's a longing there. Or if you're single, maybe you feel this person. In group one, that I picked up on an energetic connection, and I'm kind of picking it up now with the whale breach and the moonlight card here. So maybe you have an intuitive connection with your person, and it's like, when are you going to get here? There's a timer here on the wall, on top of the wall, and it's like, when are you going to get here? Maybe you feel like time is running out. Maybe you feel like, oh, I'm sick of waiting, basically. And then strength. This person is holding what looks like a world in her arms. And it's like you have to travel to get to this person. And maybe you're sick of that. Maybe some of you feel sick of traveling here and then traveling home, traveling to see this person and traveling home. And then that's where the longing sets in. But just know with the strength card that you've got this. You have got this. It's like you'll find your rhythm. I'm hearing you'll find your rhythm. You'll find your way. Where there's a will, there's a way, I'm hearing. So you may feel like you want to move to get closer to this person or live with this person because of this long distance. But let's go deeper into this group 1. Oh, and as I cut the deck apart, we have the Ace of Wands and the Six of Wands here. So this really reiterates the distance. Maybe they're in a hot country with this desert wizard quest. Okay, let's see. What's next in love for group 2? What is next in love for group 2? I'm not feeling anything bad for this connection. I'm feeling like it can go for the long term, but you just have to stick it out, even though it's really hard, even though you want to be next to this person. I understand that, but it just doesn't feel like the right time right now to really get together permanently. The wheel, it's not the right time. The right time will be here to find stability, to actually make a home together. But it's just, it feels like there's something in the way, not just the travel aspect, not just the distance. Maybe it's a job, maybe it's your family, maybe it's whatever it looks like to you. Intuitive connection with the High Priestess. Yeah, this runs deep, this connection runs deep, but it seems like things just feel a bit unsure right now, how things will progress, but they will progress. The Moon, things are a bit unsure right now. There's a strong intuitive connection, like I was saying, an energetic connection. And maybe that's what's keeping you together. That's what's making you feel like, okay, I can't just let this go because I will regret it for a long time, maybe for the rest of my life, which is quite a big statement, but that's the kind of feeling that I'm getting. This relationship, your feelings run deep. They really do. And I feel that really deeply. The Seven of Wands, but there are things in your way, there are obstacles in your way that needs to be overcome first before you can make that move. But what are those obstacles for you, group 2? Maybe there's people who are like, oh, you can't just up and leave like that. Oh, what about me? You're leaving me behind. I don't know, whatever that is for you. Seven of Swords. The Four of Chalices, yeah. Maybe you're dreaming about this person a lot. For those of you who do not know this person, maybe you are dreaming about this person a lot. You're dreaming of a lot, what life would look like with your person. But I'm getting from this Seven of Swords, for those who are in a relationship, keep things to yourself, because we did get the High Priestess card. I really do like the combination of the High Priestess and the Seven of Swords, because this is all about keeping things to yourself. Keeping your knowledge to yourself, keeping things to yourself, because this is a spiritual connection. We have 2 sevens here. Sevens in numerology is a spiritual number. It's a very spiritual connection. The connection runs deep, so you can't let go of that. The Eight of Chalices. Yeah, this person seems to be overseas, far away from you. But it's like there's obstacles you have to face first before you can actually move towards this person, or this person can move towards you. But let's go a little deeper with some more tarot cards. Let's see. Some of you may feel like you'll have no other choice but to move on from this person. Maybe you'll give in to the naysayers. Maybe you'll give in to the naysayers, but then I'm getting here, you'll regret it. So really think things through before you make big decisions, before you make your way to this person, or before you give up on this connection, because I'm just hearing that it's worthwhile, it's worth waiting for, it's worth your time and effort, it's worth your time and energy, it's worth your waiting around for this person maybe. But I am getting a lot of happiness here in the long term. Okay, these three will do. We have the Two of Pentacles and the Devil card. Okay. Yeah, it's like there's something holding you back. There's something that is like, maybe you feel like this, maybe you're just used to being in the place that you are in now and you're quite attached to where you are now. The Devil's Seven. I'm just hearing there's some unfinished business actually, where you are now. Okay, for some of you, I'm hearing maybe an ex keeps coming back. Maybe this is to do with your ex. And it's like you're trying to move past this person, but it's like they keep showing up. Yeah, they keep showing up. And then we have the Four of Cups and the Page of Cups. I feel like these are very different messages here. Okay, well, we'll go back to that message, but Page of Cups, this is something that you want to explore. This is something that you really want to, I'm hearing the words let loose over. It's like your imagination is running wild while you're away from this person, whilst this person is far away from you and you're far away from them. And then you're just dreaming of this person a lot with this intuitive connection, this energetic connection, and you want to explore it further, but maybe there's a block there because you don't know this person just yet, and that's the block. Okay, I'm getting with this Devil card, it's your past coming back. Maybe there's some, okay, as I was saying before, yeah, maybe there's unfinished business that you need to cut cords with before you can actually get a move on with the person that you're with now. Yeah, there's some form of blockage here with the Devil. Things that you need to move on from so that you can be happier. Alright, so let's go a little deeper into these. We have Hermit, light attribute, seek solitude to focus intently on inner life, serves personal creativity. The number 7 is really sticking out to me with this Hermit card. I don't know if it's if the Hermit card in the tarot is number 7. I can't remember the numbers, but it seems like it's a very spiritual connection, and it's like you don't want to move away from it. So it's like maybe you spend a lot of time alone so that you can actually connect with this person, maybe video call, or it's just an intuitive connection. Maybe you want to just learn more. Child wounded, light attributes, awakens compassion to desire to serve other wounded children, opens the learning path of forgiveness. And then we have child orphan. Wow, two child cards. Light attribute, independence, based on learning to go it alone, conquering fear of survival. So this child is on top of the world. So this reinforces the notion of this person being in another country from you. And it's like there's a lot of internal healing that needs to happen, a lot of inner reflection. And that could be what the Devil is, something from the past holding you back. It's like, what does your inner child want? What happened in your, okay, this is going to feel a bit triggering. Maybe you don't want to go back into your childhood, but this is the message that I'm getting right now. Maybe you want to go look back at your childhood and work through that, do some journaling, do the shadow work. And then as you do that, maybe things will progress into, oh, this intuitive connection is getting more intense. It's intensifying, and I need to, where is this person? Why are they not around? And it's like, the more you do the shadow work, the more things will show up. Look out for repeated numbers, because we have 7 here. Maybe 7 is an important number for you anyway. But do some inner child work. Maybe go to a counsellor if you need to. But if not, do it alone, do the journaling, meditate as well. Because the Hermit looks like he's meditating in this deck. And the Hermit anyway is a loner. They want to do that introspection. They move away from their outer world so they can go within. So meditating may help you. So then you can build that love within yourself, self-love, all the way through. Sure. And then we have free from judgment, free to love. This is freeing yourself up from the past. We have orbs here in this card, and this is like releasing everything that has passed, so that you can actually love with the free and open heart, just so that you can get rid of the strings of this devil, so that you're free to love, free from the past that's holding you back, and then come to life. Yeah, you'll be coming back to life through this shadow work. Maybe painting is something that you want to do. Maybe you express yourself from painting. Maybe you're a creative person, so get creative in your healing. But this is screaming heal before this connection can come in. Yeah, self-transformation. We have loads of butterflies in this card here. And grass is growing through the flooring. So it's like getting back in touch with yourself so that you can grow. It's like growing through the cracks of your past so that you can move forward from your past, so you can move on with the 8 of chalices. So you can feel like you're not fighting with yourself, you're not challenging yourself. There's less challenges within yourself, sorry. Because so much growth can come from this becoming a hermit and doing that inner work, that inner child work. Wow, pretty deep messages. Frying pan, trouble, accusations. Was it this group I said, don't go for others for advice? I think that was group 1 actually. Maybe you were attracted to group 1, so if you were interested in group 1, watch that, but if not, continue with this reading. It just seems like things are heating up, and it's like you can't delay this inner child work anymore, because maybe it's just getting in the way of everything. Maybe things are just heating up in your love life with this connection, this far away connection, and it's like, okay, we need to do something about this distance. Elephant, a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Yeah, this inner child work will feel like it's a long journey, or this could just reinforce that it'll be a long journey to get to this person. Vine, seek out information that will help you. So from the Hermit, this Hermit is looking deep within for his own information. What can he learn about himself? So you need to learn more about yourself. Maybe get some self-help books so so that they can help you with your journey and journal what you find. Butterfly, a change for the better. You're transforming as a person. Oh, I just get this beautiful feeling that it's like you're not gonna feel like you are stuck in your past, like you're being held back by your past. You will fly like a butterfly. You'll have no care in the world after all of this. Pin, new job or career. I just heard put a pin in it. It's like putting a pin to a balloon. I'm just hearing deflating your ego. So maybe this pin in the balloon is to like deflate your ego a bit. Deflate your ego so that you're more in your intuition. So that you're relying more on your intuition as opposed to overthinking things. I feel like it was for this group as well that I mentioned about how you are seeing your relationships from your family and seeing how relationships has been and moving away from that, how they are in their relationships. Maybe it's a toxic relationship in their relationships, and it's kind of like moving away from that, healing from that so your relationship can be better. I think it was this group or group one, but whichever one. There's just a lot of overlapping information from both groups, okay? So that's what I'm seeing for you, group two. I'll just reread this and that will be the end of your reading. So group two, you're seeing through lies and that's okay. Don't ignore your intuition on things. Focus on yourself because you know your own truth. And that fits in with the Hermit because the Hermit card is, the Hermit is trying to find his own truth. So yeah, so Nothing But, that song with by Drew Hall. I can't speak. So the song Nothing But by Drew Hill or Cisco, but I'll link it in the description box under your timestamps. Alright, so that's what I'm seeing for you, group two. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye! Hi group three, welcome to your reading. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, tell me what you thought of this reading, and subscribe to see more from me. So this is what's next in your love life, but before we get into the reading, just a few announcements. I've changed my name to Intuitive Guidance with Emily from M's Tarot, but there'll still be information down in the description box with the name M's Tarot, but it's still okay to go into. You can now book a reading through Calendly, which is linked in the description box. So all you need to do is click on the reading that you would like and purchase it from there, and the notification will come through to me that you have booked a reading. I think that's all. Oh, I have a 50% sale off all of my readings, so half price. So they're very cheap at the moment and affordable until I implement new prices. Okay, so group three, I wrote down messages before I recorded this reading, sorry. And so if this doesn't resonate with you, then continue on to your reading with the cards, but I will be integrating what I wrote into the cards. Okay, so group three, I keep seeing and feeling the word clarity and freedom and honesty. Speaking your mind, the truth is all you need. I'm getting the Ace of Swords. Be more clear with what you want. Maybe you're on a dating site. Share your truth. Yeah, I was a bit confused while I was writing that. Even though I wrote down clarity, freedom, truth, honesty, blah blah blah, and I just felt really confused because I didn't know what to write. Maybe you're in a confused state at the moment, maybe about your relationship, maybe whether to speak your truth, maybe whatever it is for you, just a bit of confusion until you reach that clarity, until you feel ready to speak your truth. Alright, so let's see what we get here with your cards. Okay, so we have childhood innocence, forest breeze. I'm hearing have more fun in your relationship. Maybe you haven't been having a lot of fun as you've been wanting, but it's time to just throw caution to the wind and be like, forget it, I'm just being silly today. I'm not worrying about how I'll look. It's just being more free. Because I'm getting here with the forest breeze, you're very comfortable in your relationship. So where's the harm in being more, adding more joy to your day, having more fun? Aww. Wolf instinct. Yeah, I'm seeing that you have a strong family unit. So where's the harm in acting more silly? Acting so much more silly than you usually do. Add more fun into your relationship, group 3. Because I am seeing a deep connection here. You are very connected to your person. For those who aren't in a relationship, I'm seeing connected anyway. So in all 3 groups, I'm getting that you have an energetic connection with someone you don't know. Yeah. And I just heard the word, it's a wholesome connection. It's not very intense. It's not something that really, it's like, wow, what is this? What is this? It's like you're very comfortable in this kind of intuitive connection. Okay. And then we have dance. Add more fun into your relationship. Dance more, even go out more if you're single. Go out, because you'll find if you go out more, maybe you'll bump into this person you feel connected to, and once you meet them, you will feel that instant connection. Just go out, have fun, dance. Because I'm getting here, you're in a good space within yourself. Maybe you've just been through a heavy time, and it's time to just breathe and just relax within yourself. It's like, I'm here now, I'm where I am, I'm standing, and I'm okay with that. Okay. Random messages. And let's see. We have arrogance layer. Okay, so for some of you, maybe this intuitive connection is a bit intense. Maybe you're scared to bring up something to your person, because maybe it's a bit of a touchy subject. Let's see more. Sad embrace and bone collector. Okay, so for some of you, maybe you've just ended a relationship and you need to go out more to have fun, to just go out, basically. Shake yourself up a bit, just so that you don't have to think of everything that's happened, but feel your feelings and let them go. Okay, feel your feelings to let them go. Don't just keep them bottled up inside. Don't just go out just because. Don't keep going out to avoid your feelings, because they're very intense feelings. Maybe because you don't want to explore anything. You don't want to keep thinking about it. So then you keep going out. I'm seeing here with Bone Collector, it's time to start afresh. Time to start anew, because we do have number 1. You can do this alone. Number 1 is Aries, and this is like the initiator. So don't be afraid to go it alone. Go off on your own journey with this wolf. This is a lone wolf. Oh yeah, lone wolf. So don't be afraid to go off alone. And for some of you, there's an intuitive connection there. I'm getting strong Scorpio vibes. I don't know if you're a Scorpio, if your person's a Scorpio. Scorpio sun, moon or rising. But like don't be afraid to go it alone is what I'm getting here. But let's go deeper into it with tarot. What's next in love for group 3? What's next in love for group 3? So we have the Knave of Swords. And then we have the 8 of Chalices. The 8 of Pentacles, sorry. I don't know why I'm confused with this reading. I don't know why I was confused while I was writing this down, because I'm still a bit confused looking at this. So maybe you feel a bit confused. Oh, okay, you may be confused because you don't know why things ended. Maybe you're looking for more clarity. Okay, yeah, I keep seeing the word clarity. Yeah, you need more clarity on your situation. Maybe you feel like you need closure. Okay, that that makes sense, yeah. Maybe you're looking for more closure so that you can actually move on. But I am seeing here it's safe to move on. You're heading into a new cycle of life, and the only way to do that is to cry it out, write it out, you know, speak to your friends about your hurt. When you meet up with them to go out, speak about your hurt so that you can let go. So that you can let it go and focus on yourself. Maybe online dating is something that you'd want to be doing, because when I wrote it down, maybe you're on a dating site, so maybe that will be beneficial for you. But it's just time to work on yourself right now. Work through your hurt. Don't ignore it. And then we have the 4 of Chalices. This came up for all groups, all 2 of the groups. It's like you're reminiscing on the past. You're reminiscing on your relationship with this person. So yeah, just don't be afraid to feel your feelings, because I'm seeing a lot of fear here. Don't fear it, because the longer you hold on to it, the longer it will take to move on and to feel whole within yourself, to feel good within yourself. The Moon, yeah, there's a lot of fear here. You have deep feelings here, and maybe that's quite intense. But for others, it's maybe you're dreaming of this person, this intuitive link, this energetic connection with this person. And it's like you're psychically linked. And they haven't shown themselves yet, because maybe it's just not the right time. The Knave of Chalices. Feel your feelings. I feel like that's all I have with the Knave of Chalices right now. But let's go deeper into it. Oh, no, sorry. Didn't get these. Yeah, feel your feelings. But don't forget there's a life out there for you, behind you. Because it's like she's focusing on what she's lost. And then there's a colourful bowl in the background, and she's ignoring that. There's so much beauty in this life outside of this relationship. You just need to work through it all. Feel your feelings to let them go. And then what are the messages? Yeah, King of Cups. There's so many cups here. The King of Cups is quite psychic as well. So you're psychically linked to this person. We have the sun and the moon. There's that clarity I was talking about. Yeah, it may not be the Ace of Swords, but it's still clarity nonetheless. Because you will be happier at the end of this. Maybe this person wasn't the right person for you, and that's why they're outside of your life. And you'll see that in the end. Maybe there was a bit of toxicity there. And you didn't see it until, you don't see it until you're out of that sadness. What else? Oops. We have the Page of Swords again. Yeah, so really working through your feelings and then getting onto a dating site, because I feel like a dating site is a really big thing here. You may feel a bit scared of dating sites, maybe because you've heard of horror stories. But I've been on dating sites for a long time. I've never had a bad experience with meeting new people. Maybe it's time to meet new people after you come out of this sadness. And just enjoy the time that you'll be spending with your date. Maybe you'll just meet them once, maybe you'll meet them multiple times. But it's still fun nonetheless. Don't hold yourself back by feeling your fears. Don't hold yourself back by not feeling your feelings and going out excessively to ignore your feelings. The Ace of Wands. And the Page of Cups. So much water in this reading. There's so much more out there for you, Group 3. It's just not yet coming in because you haven't gone through feeling your feelings. And once you do, it's like things will feel much more together. Things will come together. You'll feel more yourself. But let's see what else we can pick up. King, light attributes. Enlightened, benevolent leader, benefiting those in your charge. Maybe you have kids and you have to look after them while you're working through all of this, and that's why we have childhood in the cards. I was going to mention that while I pulled that, but I didn't, but there you go. And it's like, get back in your own authority. Oh wow, okay. Get back in your own authority so that you can take the lead in your own life. So that you can state your truth, state what you want, state where you want to be, state who you want to be with. Prince, romantic charm, potential for power. So we have the King and the Prince. And then we have Martyr, learning the transcendent nature of service to oneself or a cause. I feel like you have a lot to do before your next relationship, Group 3. There's a lot of healing to be done, a lot of fun to be had, a lot of dating to be done, a lot of working on yourself. Because we do have the sun and moon, it's like finding your balance. You need to find your balance, and with Forest Wraith, it's like feeling like you are well put together. Because it's like you'll be finding your person, you'll be finding your opposite. Maybe you'll be on two ends of the spectrum. Maybe you'll both not be, I don't know, it won't be your usual type. But in the meantime, it's just that dating around. Don't just stick to one person at this time. because there's so many people, so many admirers out there for you who can romance you, but it's just choosing the right one, if there is the right one. Yeah, there's loads of roses being thrown to this person. There's so many people out there who admire you, who want your affection, your attention. Just don't get tied down to the one person just yet, is what I'm seeing here. So go out, have your fun, date around. If it's the one date, that's fine. If it's multiple date, that's fine as well. Just don't get tied down at this time, I'm getting. But there is still this intuitive connection there nonetheless. Okay. Then we have release the dark wound, let love live. Yeah, because you didn't belong in this relationship, group 3. It's almost like you outgrew it. Yeah, you outgrew this relationship. But it still hurts though, even though you outgrew it. So just feel those feelings. Because there's someone out there who really reflects who you are, even though they'll be on the opposite side of the spectrum to you. Maybe it's someone you didn't expect you'll be with. And then we have, what do you feel? Pay attention to your feelings. Don't ignore your feelings, group 3. Maybe this is a bit of an overwhelming time for you. So just work through your feelings, don't ignore them. And then bird perched, waiting for news, package or letter. Maybe you're waiting for this person. Maybe you're still keeping hope that this person will come back. I don't know if you ended the relationship or this other person ended the relationship, but maybe you're just waiting. And then we have kite, vacation. Take a vacation if you need to. Maybe you'll find your person there. And that's probably what I mean by being on the opposite end of the spectrum. Maybe they're from another culture, a different country to where you are now. Bear, danger, especially in money matters. I just heard the words bear with me. So it's kind of like, just bear with yourself while you work through this emotional time, work through this breakup. Pineapple, reconciliation. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Yeah, because these two cards are my soulmate cards as well as the Empress and the Emperor. So it's like reconciling with your actual person. Oh, group 3. And then we have Bo. You are highly thought of. Yes, you have many admirers, group 3. So just if you don't feel like settling down and just date around, go on dating sites. Because many people will be attracted to you. You are beautiful people, group 3. Yes, work it. Alright. You are an admirable person because you just give off this, I know myself, I'm very confident with this dance celebration card. They admire your confidence, they love your confidence, group 3. Alright, so that's what I'm seeing for you, group 3. I'll just reread this and that'll be the end of your reading. So group 3, I keep seeing the words clarity and freedom, honesty. Speaking your mind, the truth is all you need. I'm getting the Ace of Swords. Be more clear with what you want. Maybe you're on dating sites. Share your truth. Alright, so that's what I'm seeing for you, group 3. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye!